Well, welcome to Loving Home with Liz. I am very excited because today we're going to be talking about the Alzheimer's Association. We actually have a local office here in Evans that provides services and support, and I'd like to introduce you to our Director of Development, Miss Mara Johnson-Curry. So Mara, a lot of people aren't aware of what Alzheimer's is. Can you give us a little more information about that?
Yeah, so Alzheimer's is a form of dementia, which dementia is just a common term for memory loss, and there's different types.
So I guess the next question is, a lot of people are worried about, am I just forgetting things? Am I actually having signs and symptoms of Alzheimer's? Like, how would they be able to tell the difference?
So some warning signs that you may want to look out for is, forgetting recently learned things. If you are, have an important date coming up, like a big event, and it's something that's been on the top of your mind, but then the very next day you can't recall that.
Okay.
If you are used to doing math at the snap of your finger, like that was your thing, balancing a checkbook, things that you used to do on a day-to-day basis, and it becomes a struggle or harder, it's harder to concentrate, things like that.
Okay.
Are some warning signs that you can look out for.
So I know the local office provides services and support. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you guys do provide?
Yeah, so we've got support groups for families that are going through this journey. We have educational programs so that you can learn how to effectively communicate with your loved one going through Alzheimer's or another form of dementia. There's different topics as far as our educational programs go as well. The basic warning signs to look out for, which I mentioned a few moments ago. So they really cover different...
Whatever the need is at the time.
Exactly.
Okay, so all these services and support cost money. So how does the Alzheimer's Association raise money to provide all these services to us locally?
So we have our signature event, the Walk to End Alzheimer's, as well as some other fundraising events. And then people also just donate generally to the Alzheimer's Association to help provide these services.
So we always say it's a walk to end Alz. So we're always trying to find research that will help us to eradicate the disease. The walk is one of my favorite events to participate in every year. I think we've been doing it now for 3-4 years. So when is this year's walk?
All right, so it is coming up the first Saturday in November right here at Evans Town Center Park. And it's going to look a little bit different, but we are going over the different safety protocols and having those in place so that we can be back in person. Last year was a challenging year for everyone, as you know, and so we're looking forward to being back in person as well as offering an at-home version as well.
So one of my favorite things with the walk is getting to plant my flower in the Promise Garden. So can you tell a little bit about what the different colors and what those represent and why it's kind of emotional for the person to plant that flower?
Yeah, so it's my favorite piece of the event as well. We have 4 different flowers, and like she said, we have different reasons of why we walk. So I carry the purple flower. It represents that I've lost someone to Alzheimer's or another form of dementia. If you carry blue, you have Alzheimer's or another form of dementia. If you carry yellow, you're a caregiver. And if you carry orange, you're there to support the cause in general and for the world, for a world without Alzheimer's.
So if someone wants to walk this year, like my team is Save the Nanas, and I registered I think like a month ago. You can always join my team, but if they want to start their own team, how would they do that?
So go to georgiawalk.org. It is free to register. You'll click on Evans, Georgia, and register your team. You can get family, friends, and coworkers to join you. There's different tools that you can use to help share on social media, your reason and your why to walk. It helps you fundraise. You can set up fundraisers through Facebook as well, and share your website just to help get the word out and raise some awareness.
So let's say someone's like, I'll give you my money, but I am not walking.
Yes.
How do they donate?
So they can donate online or mail their form. You can download one off of our website, and any cash, just turn it into a money order and send it into the mail. Give it to your loved one that may be participating in this year's walk. But the easiest and fastest, just with a click of a button, is our website.
Awesome. So this year we're doing a pep rally, and it's kicking off when?
Yes, it is coming up. Oh my gosh, I forgot the date.
Is it September 28th?
September 28th, yes, at 5:30 p.m. It will be virtual, so again, with the ease of a click of a button, you can just join at 5:30. We'll kind of go over what this year's walk will look like, some t-shirt deadlines that are coming up if you want to wear your purple that day. That deadline to raise $100 for your event shirt is 4 weeks from the event, so it is coming up on October 6th is that deadline. But again, if you hit that level after that deadline, you'll still receive a shirt. It'll just come after the walk. And one of the other additions to this year is that we are mailing all of the shirts directly to you with the address you register with. So how easy is that? You don't even have to stand in a line to pick up your shirt this year. You just get it in the mail.
I'm very excited to get to walk in person again this year, and I just want to thank you for coming on and letting us know a little bit more about the walk and the Alzheimer's Association.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having us.
Yes, and I will see y'all next time for Loving Home with